A brand which is synonymous of luxury, aspiration and exclusivity, symbolizing power and affluence, which is also called the
next Apple
in the fashion industry. I am talking about Louis Vuitton. Can you imagine a brand which has a revenue over 93.7 billion with an annual gross profit of 64 billion in 2023? Not just that, LVMH has a market share of 60% in fashion industry and leather goods, which is survived more than 150 years, one Franco-Persian War, 15 revolutions and 2 world wars. But do you know, fellas, all this fame, power, wealth and reputation is created by a homeless boy named Louis Vuitton. In 1821, Louis was born in Angers, a small village in the Jura mountains of East France. But because of his stepmom, he left his home and he set off on foot to Paris. Over the course of years, he made his way through the French countryside, working odd jobs along the way to support himself. Finally, in 1837, at the age of 16, Louis reached Paris, a city that was rapidly growing into the capital of fashion and luxury. Upon arriving in France, Vuitton found work as an apprentice for Monsieur Marchal. Marchal was one of the most renowned trunk makers and packers in the city. Here, Vuitton learned the fine art of crafting custom trunks and packing delicate items for the wealthy clients. His attention to detail and craftsmanship quickly set him apart from the trades. He gained considerable experience working for elite clients. In 1854, after working under Marchal for 17 years, Vuitton opened his first workshop at 4 Rue Neuve des Capucines in the heart of Paris, and he married his wife at the same year. His business centered around crafting custom trunks for the city's elite. Louis quickly gained a reputation for crafting durable, lightweight and waterproof trunks with the flat tops. At that time, travel by train was becoming more and more common, and most travel trunks had a rounded top to allow water to roll off. And the problem with that type of trunk was they were very heavy, and for the rounded top, they cannot stack them on each other. So it gathered lots of space and made them difficult to transport. Louis spotted this opportunity and revolutionized the luggage industry by designing flat-top stackable trunks. His trunks were not only practical but also highly durable and stylish, featuring materials like waterproof canvas known as Trianon grey canvas. Louis' trunks were more durable than wooden trunks, and that made his trunks perfect for travel. This innovation caught the attention of France's high society, and Vuitton's trunks became the perfect choice for upper class. Louis became so reputed that he became the personal luggage maker for Empress Eugenie, and you will be shocked to hear that Eugenie was the wife of Napoleon III. This endorsement cemented his status as a luxury craftsman, and his business flourished. But with this massive popularity, many counterfeit versions of Louis' trunk began to appear. In response to this growing issue, Louis and his son George Vuitton decided to create signature design that would be difficult to replicate. After the Franco-Persian War, Louis introduced the striped canvas design to make his trunks more recognizable and harder to counterfeit. By 1885, Louis Vuitton opened his store in London's 289 Oxford Street. It was Louis' first store outside of France. The company became renowned for its craftsmanship and attract an elite client. However, the most important innovation came in 1896 after Louis Vuitton's death in 1890. George Vuitton took over the company and continued to innovate and introduce the now iconic Louis Vuitton Monogram, a pattern of interlocking LV initials, flowers and quatrefoils inspired by Japanese and Orient designs. This instantly recognizable design became synonymous with luxury and craftsmanship. The introduction of the monogram not only helped to combat counterfeits but also solidified Louis Vuitton's space in the world of high-end fashion. The monogram was so successful that it has remained in use over a century, becoming a symbol of timeless luxury and remains a hallmark of the brand. The rise of global travel during the late 19th and early 20th century was a boom for Louis Vuitton's brand. Louis Vuitton's sturdy, elegant trunks became an essential companion for rich and powerful people. In 1930, Louis Vuitton introduced the KPL bag, a soft-sided travel bag that could be easily folded and stored. And in 1932, the Noe bag, initially designed to carry champagne bottles. But the KPL in particular was revolutionary, offering a soft-sided, lightweight alternative to the traditional trunks. But in 1940s and 1939s, two world wars brought significant challenges to many businesses. But Louis Vuitton survived the storm and it continued to produce its luxury goods. In the post-war period, it began to expand its product range. During World War I, this brand continued to produce trunks for travelers, soldiers and officers. In the World War II, despite the German occupation of France, the Vuitton family maintained their businesses. Controversially, Vuitton family collaborated with Vichy regime during the Nazi occupation of France. A period of remains a shadow over brand's history. Despite this, the post-World War period saw a resurgence in global demand for luxury goods, and Louis Vuitton was well positioned to capitalize this trend. While many businesses crumbled in World War, Louis Vuitton emerged from the war stronger and with its reputation intact. And by the 1950s and 1960s, Louis Vuitton's bags and accessories became increasingly popular with celebrities, jet-setters and fashion-conscious consumers. And in 1987, Louis Vuitton merged with Moet Hennessy and created LVMH Group, a luxury conglomerate that would eventually become the largest in the world, and LVMH headed by Bernard Arnault. Under Arnault's leadership, the brand expanded into new markets and product categories, including fashion, accessories and shoes. The company also opened flagship stores in major cities worldwide, increasing its visibility and appeal. One of the significant steps in Louis Vuitton's journey was the appointment of Marc Jacobs as its first ever creative director in 1997. Jacob revolutionized the brand by introducing Louis Vuitton's first ready-to-wear clothing line. He also initiated collaboration with prominent artists like Stephen Sprouse and Takeshi Murakami, blending contemporary art with luxury fashion. The collaboration with Murakami in particularly resulted in vibrant color reinterpretation of classic Monogram, blending the gap between traditional luxury and modern pop culture. This bold move attracted a more younger and diverse clients, and as a brand status, fashion-forward powerhouse was cemented. In 2022, Louis Vuitton made another groundbreaking decision by appointing Virgil Abloh as its artistic director for menswear, and it was a landmark moment as Abloh became the first African American to lead the brand's menswear division. Abloh was a pioneer of streetwear and founder of the label Off-White, brought a fresh modern perspective to the brand. His collection fused streetwear with high fashion, introducing sneaker, oversized silhouette and bold color palettes. Abloh's vision pushed the boundaries of luxury and fashion and connected Louis Vuitton to a new generation of customers who valued creativity, exclusivity and diversity. Louis Vuitton also expanded its product offering, venturing into fragrances, watches, jewelry and even digital venture. Brand's continuous innovations, high-profile collaborations, and ability to adapt the changing customer taste helped them maintain its status as one of the world's most prestigious luxury brands. So as a summary, how Louis Vuitton became a reputed brand? Well, fellas, firstly Louis spotted the opportunity in the trunks market. He first introduced the flat-top trunks. In the 19th century, when cars started becoming common in the street, Louis Vuitton introduced specialized bags for cars and created specialized bags for passengers even before air travel was common. He created bags with lots of compartments to separate your dirty clothes from your pressed clothes. Not just that, he crafted bags which can become a shoe rack to carry your precious shoes, a bag to carry your valuable plates and cutlery when you are going for a picnic, a bag which can turn into a closet, a bag to carry your favorite book, a bag to carry your whiskey or champagne, a bag which can turn into a makeup kit. Louis Vuitton continues to experiment with cutting-edge materials like carbon fiber and modern composites, which are both durable and light. Recently, Louis Vuitton introduced luggage with tracking technology, helping passengers to track their bag in case of misplacement. So now Now, can you imagine? We as a customer don't even give that much of time to our bags, but this family did and kept on innovating their bags and make their bags like a piece of art. And today, Louis Vuitton is more than just a brand. It's a cultural icon, exclusivity and aspiration. And when the brand becomes aspirational, it can charge a premium and attracts customers from all the tier of the society. You know what, fellas? That's it for today's video. Drop a like in this video and share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for more informative videos. See you soon in the next video. Till then, goodbye.